Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a foe, one to keep your eyes open, keep you on your toes. You know the ones that want to keep you where you've been before. But I can't go, no I can't go. And whoa, sometimes I need a check, not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. You change name, how about your respect? Give them more than what I get, expecting up the back. In fact, you know, I sat down with my accountant, he said I got good news and I got bad news. Okay. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The bad news is you spent more. Okay. Look, sometimes you need the faith, sometimes you need to know your worth, sometimes you need to wait. Shoot like the golden boy, but in front of the bay. You can't negotiate with Drake, you gon' have to pay. But wait, jugging on the main stage, the mainframe, loosen up your face, baby. Sometimes I need a vacate, meditate, hydrate, protect my energy before engagement.
Grew up having nothing, you're labeled impatient. But once the boss made it, you're labeled amazing. Meticulous with words, such a force of nature. I don't wanna seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me, way from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle pockets, LIDs. Distinctive destinations, all I wanna see. Oceanfront residences, 3 different ones a week. Cause I deserve that, it's time to learn that. Mess around and put that thing up where your permit. 6 figures every year, yeah, I earn that. At the front of this line is where my turn at.
Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a fool. Oh, men gon' lie, women gon' lie. You're looking for the truth and the... You built like that.
Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers. The Bay gets ready to match up with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers.
How the fuck did I get a loss? This game's crazy, man. How the fuck did I get a loss like that, bro?
I don't be with me so basic. Boy, you the op and your bros hating. All of them fake, I see both faces. Scared of the whip, it's a ghost racing. I knock them down to their cold cases. Marathon run, I'ma slow pace it. They did not want me to go places. Foil plans like the gold place. And if we pulling up with the whole squad, are you ready? Done told y'all that you better be running. I'm in my go yard when I walk in, I know y'all telling me nothing. I'm the man. Suck it if y'all in denial. I get the chip on him and I must have. Hey, Shawnee. I don't know no better, I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming, I can barely wait.
What the fuck is going on, man?
I don't want to get wild nonsense. We got momentum, don't try to stop it. Diamonds are clearer than my
It look like
I don't let bygones be bygones. That's when I'm honest. Can't help you when you check this high spot. That's a God complex.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. There's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
First and 10.
Like, come on, bro. This game is just getting hard. Because we're getting losses for no reason. Just getting losses, guys.
Brady now on first down. That's out to his running back, Fournette. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody cover. Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down.
6-yard pickup.
Fournette running out of the gun. And some space here. Fighting through it. He's got space. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. 39 yards there. A big one. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10.
Tampa Bay.
A shotgun give to Fournette. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Now they'll throw with Brady. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. 2. Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here. This close, sneak it.
I don't think you even go into a huddle. Just line up, snap it, and fall in behind those guys into the end zone.
From the 2 now, second and goal. They'll give Fournette another crack. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Here's Fournette. And this time he is in. Yes. Leonard Fournette taking it in. And the Bucs take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive.
Ryan Suckup on for the point after.
Well, that's a solid opening drive, and nothing fancy there at the end, just pounded it.
And expected you to run the ball
Bradley
and still punched it in.
For Tampa Bay.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And they'll let that. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll set up to throw from the gun. Eluding the pressure right. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson.
Why are you standing there, Whitehead?
It's Devin Duvernay. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. From the gun, Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. 25 yards there on the catch and run. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Flush to his right. This will be caught inside the 10. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
The 7-yard line. That's the end of the first quarter with the score Buccaneers 7, Ravens 9.
1st and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson keeping it himself from 7 yards out. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game.
The kick is good.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. And their next possession. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. Now Leonard Fournette. And he'll get to the 29-yard line. Brought down. Continues. It's a... Working from the gun, it's Brady. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
When Mike Evans sees man coverage, I don't think he's the only guy who gets excited. I guarantee the guy throwing the ball does, because guess what? He's got a lot of options about where to place it because of Mike Evans' size and frame.
Fournette, a first down carry. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
At the 43-yard line.
Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Complete.
Chris Godwin, 57 yards. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown. touchdown.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Jackson flushed out right. Caught right side at Snead. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. He completes it to Snead. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
22 more yards.
A good pickup there, a 22.
First down.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson eluding the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson going to throw right side here, complete. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Jackson going to run. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Jackson from the shotgun. And it's caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Jackson will keep it, and he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback?
I can't believe he wanted some. Boy, I ain't not yet.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds.
YouTube didn't do anything else.
49-yard line.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Over the middle, complete. It's Andrews. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. He uncorks it for Snead. The quick slant caught. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. And Jackson throwing once more. That's caught at the 2. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Gus Edwards, as the first half is winding down, and the Ravens have broken the tie. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaughan. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game. Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
3rd and 7.
Right there, 54.
Play action. Now Jackson. And that is incomplete.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
It's 4th down.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Now
Good defense.
Down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. There on the coverage, knocking that one away was Mike Edwards. So nursing a slim lead, and that is the opposite of protecting that slim lead.
All I can think here is that head coach, he knows more about what's going on with his team than we do. He must know something's up. Either he has trouble with his punter, right? He's worried about his defense. There's an explanation in there that we're going to ask for after the game, because in this situation, I wouldn't have done that in normal circumstances, but maybe he thought my best opportunity is with my offense.
Interesting. Back in their own territory. Now we'll see what transpires.
10-yard line.
Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Brady's pass complete to...
Chris Godwin, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Suck up for the extra point. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll throw from the gun. He'll buy some time right.
Sack.
Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Levante David able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Play action. It's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. A short throw caught by Andrews. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
On 3rd down, Jackson.
Pick. Give me that.
Heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Let's go.
Mark Edwards picks it off. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Fournette. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the gun, it's Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the 1st.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now.
1-yard gain.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
On 2nd and 9, Brady.
Let's go, Evans.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Tom Brady hooking up with Mike Evans there. And the Bucs are going to take the lead.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field. And that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
How you missed that, man?
That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
That's good.
3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the gun with Hill. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time. The ball carrier.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
They run it again with Hill. And a nice run. They're going to take this close to the first down marker at the Bucs 35. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now a first down carry. It's Hill. And he'll be taken down at the 34. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Jackson going to get this out to Brown. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They'll get 34 yards there. That's how you draw up the run-pass option right there. You get a chunk play out of it.
And you know quarterbacks love to throw the RPOs because oftentimes they're in-breaking routes, but receivers love it even more. The ball gets to them quickly.
Should have been
allows them to put some moves on in the secondary.
He was trying to go back to Hollywood there, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Jackson's going to keep it. An option handoff here to Dobbins.
Look at the time.
Into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
The time. Look at the time.
From a yard out. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game.
It's game over.
And he puts it through.
It's game over.
That will tie the game, 28 all.
I'm happy. I got the ball. I can waste the clock
So
till
right
it's
back
over.
to square one. Tied at 28 as he kicks it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Yeah, it's a sloppy fight, drunk. Just
The Bucks offense set to begin their next possession. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. He takes this for 3 to the 29. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Again, it's Fournette.
Oh.
And some room to work.
Oops. Uh-oh. 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 Uh-oh.
And he is finally brought down at the Ravens' 21-yard line. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
First down, Buccaneers.
This is Fournette. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning.
First down.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
And a Buccaneer first down.
Fournette. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. They'll run with Fournette, and he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
The Bucks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd down, Fournette. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
A 20-yard attempt.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they've managed the clock exactly right.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
That should have been picked.
Practice makes perfect. A good pick up there, 26 yards.
1st and 10.
That should have been picked.
Yard line.
Back to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Andrews. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucks' 29-yard line.
That fake tight end fade is that shit is trash. Literally
Here's
trash.
2nd and 10.
That shit is really trash, man. I knew I should have scored that touchdown.
Jackson to throw. Flush to his right. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Incomplete on the throwaway. Brings up 3rd down and 10.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Yeah.
Here's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to potentially send us to overtime. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the 4th quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They'd like to avoid overtime here, so maybe they can work the sidelines, but then defensively, how do they adjust to that if they do work the sideline?
It's the old leverage game, and we usually talk about leverage at the line of scrimmage, right? Who's going to win with the low blocking and everything that goes along with that. But in this case, you're trying as a defender to leverage them towards the middle of the field, not let them get to the sidelines and try and tackle them in bounds in order to run the clock out.
Chess match here late. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
Throwing on 1st down is Brady. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Brady.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
And he
Let's
is
go.
in for the score.
Bye-bye.
And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime. A little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. From Baltimore, so long, everybody.
That's what we gonna eat? Oh. No, we got other chicken nuggets.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay. And this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Mason Crosby of the Packers has it teed up, and off we go from Lambeau. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he returns this to the 22.
Nickens on the return. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25.
Tackled at the
I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
A gain of 12. 1st down.
Brady now on 1st down. Looking left sideline, incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Brady. He's got the 1st down and more past midfield. And finally marked down at the 42-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, 2nd catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early in the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So, if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game, too. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Along with Fournette there, so push this forward for about 4 on 1st down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
On the run, it's Fournette. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Tampa Bay.
Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Bucs take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
And how about how it culminated? Doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball downfield, and then running it into the end zone. I'm just telling you, partner, when you run it in rather than throw it in, that hurts a defense psychologically a heck of a lot more.
And now Bruce Arians, with the play clock running low, is going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And that one gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Buccaneers 7, Packers nothing. Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he... He's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 23. Now the Buccaneers go ahead and take another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Quick throw caught out wide by Valdez-Scantling. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
4 yards on the pickup.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
At the 37-yard line.
Rodgers going to throw. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Getting it to him in space. Big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Ndamukong Suh makes the tackle.
Gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll run it with Jones. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
Rodgers with a handoff to Aaron Jones. He was brought down
after.
7. Packers nothing.
The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. To throw, it's Rodgers.
Why you didn't get that, bro?
Incomplete. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 13-yard line. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now Jones.
Oh.
And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster, but all
got rid of
depends on
who?
how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains?
Oh,
running
damn.
the ball? If that's the case,
That's the
you might have to
one.
start thinking
When they
about
won that
throwing it a
Super
little
Bowl,
bit
he had
more.
like
But if
2
it's just the
touchdowns.
occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
He was taken
The
down.
Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts.
on low.
There's still plenty of time remaining
it was in a
here
lot.
in this second quarter. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be
that
play
shit.
number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on third. From the gun, it's Rodgers. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
What about these daggone chipmunks?
Mason Crosby, the kickoff for Green Bay.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fielded in the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 20.
Again, their next possession. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offensive tunnel.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
The throw on second down by Brady is incomplete.
Well, they've had success getting the ball to him out of the backfield, but this time they had a man right on him. He was able to break that play up before he could get started.
4 yards to go.
From the gun on third down, Brady. Open man has got it. It's complete.
The Lions
going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're
the wide
able to get the third down conversion.
the wide receiver for the Lions went to
first.
Yeah. Damn.
A shotgun give to Fournette. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
48-yard line. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Buccaneers.
Fournette running out of the gun. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
First down, Tampa
We
Bay.
remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Touchdown.
Leonard Fournette, 37 yards. And the Bucs have taken the lead.
On for the point.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball, too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Where's that? Where's Daddy? Where's that? Look at that.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Look at that.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Taking it about the 1. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Irvin on the return. The Packers take over first and 10.
Be nothing to fucking shit. What about you want like
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the pass.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Shotgun now for Rodgers.
Sack, bro. Yeah.
Double coverage and it's intercepted.
Picked up by
Levante David. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
So after the INT, it's Brady. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. That catch good for only a couple. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Brady, quick slant to Brown. And he's taken down inside the 30. 16 yards, a 1st down.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Buccaneer 1st down.
A handoff to Fournette, and he'll get this one down to about the 27. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Now Leonard Fournette, and he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
A gain of a yard.
And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. On 4th down, Ryan Suckup now for the Buccaneer field goal. This a 43-yard attempt.
Heard that.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Pissy pot. Let's change that paper to Daddy want
Yeah.
to go back paper, Pissy.
He ain't boo-boo yet.
No, he ain't boo-boo today. That's what hopefully don't do that. I'm about to rush
The
it.
Packer
Stop.
offense ready to get their next drive underway. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Bradley Kenyon to kick off for Tampa Bay.
The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the 3rd quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Right, son. One day you're going to be doing this. Peeing in the toilet. Yeah. Hey.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Gain of 7.
Wanted out of that play, but the tight end did. And I don't mean it in a positive way. Great job of him holding on after absorbing that big hit.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Well, it's not time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now this throw caught left side. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
How Tanya is running perfect route? What the fuck?
On the counter, here's Jones.
Bro.
Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Tanya running perfect route.
2nd and 3 at the 36-yard line.
Again, it's Jones. Yards there and a 1st down. So a decent deficit at this stage in the 2nd half. 4-down territory?
No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay, if we gain yardage on this play, this is what we'll do going forward. If we lose yardage, this is the play call that I'll have ready.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try and run it in with Jones.
Bro.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Jones, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers have cut it back within a score. Now Crosby for the point after. This is up and good to make it a 17-14 game.
Makes the score Buccaneers 17, Packers 14. Mason Crosby, the kickoff for Green Bay.
Know about to bust him.
After the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And this will make it into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10.
Set. Because it went off.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And this will go for 5 up to the 33.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. 5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
Almost on the tackle.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Fournette, a first down carry. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more. From the 40 now on second down. Brady quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Brady's throw on third down there is incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Brady to throw for it on fourth down. He gets it to Brown.
Oh, go, Brown. Yeah.
He'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Hey, nothing to see here. Just your standard fourth down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. Well, this has been all that we'd hoped for. 2 of the game's all-time great QBs slugging it out in a one-score game here in the second half. 1st and 10. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
2nd and 10 at the 29-yard line.
From the gun, it's Brady. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this fourth quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try and run forward with Fournette. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
Oh, Brandon, I'm going to tell you, this is football time to me. They're inside the 10-yard line. That's like drawing the line in the sand. Who's going to make the stand here? Defensive guys, they know if he gets in the end zone, this ball game is over.
That's not a pass in the
football right now. They're thinking, let's just pound it in there.
Got to hold them to 3 to keep this a one-score game. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Working from the gun, it's Brady. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Jair Alexander that time able to knock that one away.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Brady going to go on 4th down. And that is incomplete.
Drop the fucking ball, man.
On 4th and goal. And the Packer defense stands tall down by the goal line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. A big opportunity to tie it with 3 or take the lead with a touchdown. Their defense definitely did their part with that pivotal 4th down stop. Open on the left side, this is Valdez-Scantling. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. To throw is Rodgers. He gets this to Devontae Adams. He's at the 50, 30, 20, 10. Touchdown, Packers. Devontae Adams 92 yards. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front.
For the extra point.
Normally, we're used to seeing Aaron Rodgers drive his guys down the field in the fourth quarter. There, not so much where he didn't have to. Put the ball on the money, let your receiver do the rest.
Yeah, normally we see about
precision,
receiver pass to a receiver. This time, he just went ahead and
Now, shot downfield. Big shot now. Is there too much time on the clock, though?
That is the key to everything, but you take the touchdowns when you can and tell your defense make it stand up.
I'll be happy.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
This was a big-ass grab, but that long neck.
Offense set to begin the next possession. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time, but you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence, not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. Back to throw. He goes full extension, and he's got it. It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Now Fournette. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time on the clock.
And they'll get him down right around the 16. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming. Back to throw, Brady. This is caught, Gronkowski. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to punch it in with Fournette, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. To throw is Brady.
Oh, yeah.
And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here.
All right.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Rodgers to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
They better not.
They better fucking not.
But who you going to replace?
Hey. I will bust you up in here.
No. Lisa.
bros hating. All of them fake, I see both faces. Scared of the whip, it's a ghost racing. I knock them down to their cold cases. Marathon run, I'ma slow pace it. They did not want me to go places. Foil plans like a dope place. Are you ready to go, y'all? You better be ready. I'm in my gold. When I walk in, I know y'all. You tell me nothing. Suck ass, y'all in denial. I got a chip on him and I'm on the side. Boy, yo, stop it, quiet. If it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, shining. White diamonds, Miley Cyrus. Private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, stylish. Masterpiece, body, body. I don't know, I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, everywhere. When it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro, I got mileage on you. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it. More action than no talk, going quiet on it. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it. Hey, couple of bands up in my pocket. I don't want fuss to get wild nonsense. We got momentum, don't try to stop it. Diamonds are clearer than my conscience. I don't let bygones be bygones, cause that's when I'm honest. Penthouse good to reach heaven's heights. Now that's what you call a God complex. Remember the days I was down low when it was out cold, but I went out and got it. Look at my milestones, man. I feel like a Dow Jones when you look at my look at the flex. Whipping the Teslas. I'm a mess, but it's not a finesse. Boy, yo, stop it, quiet. If it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, shining. White diamonds, Miley Cyrus. Private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, stylish. Masterpiece, body, body. Hey, I don't know no better. I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm everywhere. Baby, I know what's coming, I can barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro, I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it. More action than no talk, I went quiet on it. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it.
Get out my way, Lil. Get out my way, Lil. She gon' put it on me, that's a lot of it. 4 coops, 4 seasons, drop the top of it. Bust down, but my wrist under talk a lot of. I got both my girls head to toe designer. Drip, little bit, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit, you ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. I can't hear the hate, got a lot of it. Take these bands to the bank, let them rot in it. So much ice on me, I wish I had 2 necks. I got homies that can sleep without 2. I got homies that can sleep without Gucci and Chanel, I got a lot of it. Walk up in the spot like, hey, what poppin' in? Gon' pop it for me cause I'm rich and poppin' in. Yeah, drip, little bit, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit, you ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. She gon' put it on me, that's a lot of it. 4 coops, 4 seasons, drop the top of it. Bust down, but my wrist under talk a lot of. I got both my girls head to toe designer. Drip, little bit, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit, you ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. West LA, that where you find me though. Cha-cha matcha with a rockin' black clothes. Whip around that Batmobile, ducking 5-0. If you step to me, then be prepared for smoke, lil' bro. Let me throw myself a little bit. Let me blow this down a little bit. Drip, little bit, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit, you ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit.
I don't know what we have. I'm just telling you the truth. sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hell in the clock. Sneaking in, so we ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hair in the clock. Come like a bat of the hell, I dare you to cross like a reverend. In my energy paralyzed, I'm like a finger 11. Take a second, I'm finna send it like a parent, a message to the best. You ain't scary to me. Leader, but that ain't a parent of me. Put dust on you, a cheater, run up there, I'm there in the scene. And I feel just like the cheetah prince, and I'm an heir to the seat. I mean, for real. There's another, and that's okay, cause I'm competing with me, not you. I live with blessings like I can't stop sneezing, not you. I hate to break about me and myself top two. I blow away the competition like a bowl of hot soup. And there's no catch. I go and get the bag, and I'm not bringing it back. I'm like a down QB, I put the pain in the past. And if you ever had a problem, promise I didn't ask. So it's 444 in the car, my dash. I shake a big told them all, you ain't first, you last facts. I'ma pour that cash to my money.
I buy like 23. Won't fall again, and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way, my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take a KO. Designer, did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Yeah, this the winning team. 6 rings with a picking ring. They used to picking me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hit scene, but I can no juice to end the drought. Yeah, I buy like 23. Won't fall again, and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way, my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I'm better than you. No matter what I do, achieve, still got something to prove. I spent the check on the diamond cross, but still ain't paid my dues. Gotta be number 1, number 2 never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna cop my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, got enough juice to end the drought. Yeah, I buy like 23. Won't fall again, and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way, my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here.
She like I mean.
That boy on the beat, so you gotta go berserk.
Okay. Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a foe, one to keep your eyes open, keep you on your toes. You know the ones that want to keep you where you've been before. But I can't go, no I can't go. And whoa, sometimes I need a check. Not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. You change name, how about your respect? Give them more than what I get, expecting nothing back. In fact, you know, I sat down with my accountant, he said I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The bad news is you spent more. Okay. Look, sometimes you need the faith, sometimes you need to know your worth, sometimes you need to wait. Shoot like the golden boy, but they from the bay. You can't negotiate with Drake, you gon' have to pay. But wait, jugging on the main stage, the mainframe, loosen up your face, baby. Sometimes I need a vacate, meditate, hydrate, protect my energy before engagement.
Grew up having nothing, you're labeled impatient. But once the boss made it, you're labeled amazing. Ridiculous with words, such a force of nature. I don't want to seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me, way from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle pockets, LIDs. Distinctive destinations, all I want to see. Oceanfront residences, 3 different ones a week. cause I deserve that. It's time to learn that. Mess around and put that thing up where your perm at. 6 figures every year, yeah, I earn that. At the front of this line is where my turn at.
Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a fool. Oh, men gon' lie, women gon' lie. You're looking for the truth and the numbers don't hide. Looking for the root of all evil, then you need to go open up the briefcase, see with your eyes. Everybody claim to be great at small times, but they never spend a day in the rain in the front line. No lie. Stop playing on my phone line. Pull up in the space coupe with the roof optional. Wonder why they follow suit. I've been groomed from the womb. Came out of my mama with some running tennis shoes. Faster than the speeding bullet. Nah. Don't play with it. Say yourself, what you gon' do? Stop playing with it. Nah. If you gon' do it, you don't play with it. Exactly. Yeah. You built like that.
Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me, down with me. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me. I got a crowd wrapping around the whole town for me. They mama crowd got a thou on the balcony. Nah, I don't hear no clown talking foul on me. Won't shoot me down, send the cavalry. It been a while since I had time for me. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Hello, nice my job with the polo. Like my style, don't y'all? Nice like this, I wish I was with y'all. On my turf, roll out the Henry Rux. She like when I hit the rust. Friend hop in, this is a four-seater. Made it straight out the wood, I'm Derek Jeter.
What's next? Crazy. But Samuel Jackson and that funny dude, Ryan Reynolds. You can wash my fucking hair.
Myself to the cat. So many copies I cried. Shout out Zazo, Tree, and Shout Class.
Damn, bitch, don't go to church. Oh, shit. That nigga is going to the Titans.
What? What is it?
Okay, big. That's Perry film. So
I ain't gonna be here that long.
I gotta get even. You do something, I gotta do. They get me. I gotta get them. That's right.
Yeah.
The fuck you mean? Bitch, don't act like he gonna come back. He ain't coming back so soon. He gonna do his little dirt, and then that motherfucker gonna come back.
Like Julio with them Falcons, I just made a play. The red zone going strong, watch me shaking bait. Let's go. I just took off with that rock, just like Tyreek Hill. I just count 100 racks, that's a whole field. He don't want no championship, get him out of here. I just gotta set like I run up in the backfield. I just gotta set like I ran up on the
From the Saints, the corner. That's when I caught the pick 6.
We ain't worried about no formers, we ain't staying there. Running off the block, yeah, I'm something like a linebacker.
Wow. What do you
EA
see?
Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. We all know this community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago,
that's the corner.
It was loud. We are ready for football.
Tight.
So are they, as the Packers get set to match up with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Mason Crosby of the Packers has it teed up, and off we go from Lambeau. Taken from about the 12. And out a little across the 20.
I see the free agent shit.
Because it says Justin former Lions wide receiver, right? Huh?
The wide receiver is the one to catch it.
That's wide receiver. Okay, so I better. Who is this guy they're talking about? He's not even saying who is this guy.
5 to the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
No hesitation. Don't try my patience.
A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
First down, Tampa Bay.
Fournette. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Gary on the tackle. A gain of 9 brings
on second down. Here's Fournette.
At the 35-yard line.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of 12.
Throwing on first down is Brady.
First down.
And he took that in one-handed. What a grab. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
He laughing.
They'll run with Fournette. And the Bucs are going to have it first and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Mommy want to fight me some.
They'll give Fournette another crack. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. Looking to cash in on this opening drive. Here's third and goal. Here's Fournette. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Bucs take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves. Sticking.
That's bad, yo. That is some bad shit.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Yeah.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 27.
What?
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones.
What?
He'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
The ball carrier.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown. Get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there, and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that could be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
2nd and 4. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
3rd and
working from the gun. Rodgers. And oh, look at that.
Should have been picked.
Catch. Give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Hey, you block over here. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Box it.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
Buccaneers. They'll take over 1st.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. A shotgun give to Fournette. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Buccaneers 7, Packers 0.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Brady. And he's going to look that one in one-handed. What a catch for the touchdown. Brady to Evans that time. 1st down, Tampa.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They're becoming a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are, and I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing, but I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The big back Leonard Fournette able to push his way in from a yard out, and the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. Not a bad start for him. 2 drives for the offense, 2 rushing TDs.
Almost like he's in the percussion section in the band, isn't it? Got a little oomph, right? Got a little crash, got a little bang. He's got it all as he gets to the end zone. 2nd rushing touchdown, as you noted, on 2 drives. He's off to a terrific start.
Okay, you ready? Wait for it. And that'll make the score 14-0. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
4-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 44-yard line. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Austin's got it left side. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20.
At the 19-yard line.
2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Rodgers' throw is taken in by Jones. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. A 4-receiver set here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 6. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers sliding out of the pocket. Got a man. It's Tanyan complete. And the Packers are going to be set up with a first and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Now Jones. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Shotgun now for Rodgers. This is caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And his guys have got it back in the closing stages of the first half.
Take over 1st and 10.
2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily. I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the 3rd quarter. Now this will make it into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper.
And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
They'll take over.
That one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
A gain of 13.
Now Leonard Fournette. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Touchdown.
A 12-yard touchdown run. And the interception by the Bucs D leads to a touchdown. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
On the return, the Packers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. On first down, Rodgers. This one caught by Tyler Ervin. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 18 more yards there and another first down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Throwing is Rodgers. And he hits his target, the tight end Lewis. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A 15-yard touchdown run. And the Packers get a score closer.
Mason Crosby.
A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Pulls it in at the 13. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a first and 10. A lane to run there is Fournette able to get about 7 on first down.
an opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
Gain of a yard. And it's third down.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. That's out to his running back, Fournette. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
First down, Tampa Bay.
Fournette running out of the gun. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. Adrian Amos up to make the tackle. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them. They're up to the challenge.
A pickup of 2 yards. First down.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11. And the Packers
on 2nd and 11 now. Brady. That's complete to his running back, Evans. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A gain there of 21 yards.
And the Buccaneer first down.
On the run, it's Fournette. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. They'll run it again with Fournette. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Taking it in from the 20 as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
On the return, the Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 38. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Brady to throw for it on 4th down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jair Alexander.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" And do something some other time, but some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 45. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making a play on the football, and look how that one turned out. They may have salted this one away.
And the carry on 1st down by Fournette is going to wind up losing yardage as he stopped for a loss of a couple. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Evans has it left side. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
1st down, Tampa Bay.
Brady going to throw here. Over the middle to Evans. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And he holds it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Tom Brady. Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. Extra point try now for Succop. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
35, Packers 7. Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. So fire the cannons. It's a victory here for Tampa Bay. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to EASports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone, from Lambeau.
She right got me.
That boy on the beat, so you gotta go berserk.
Okay. Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a foe, one to keep your eyes open, keep you on your toes. You know the ones that want to keep you where you've been before. But I can't go, no I can't go. And whoa, sometimes I need a check, not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. You change name, how about your respect? Give them more than what I get, expecting nothing back. In fact, you know, I sat down with my accountant, he said I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The bad news is you spent more. Okay, look, sometimes you need the Drake, you gon' have to pay, but wait, jugging on the main stage, the mainframe, lucid.
Permit, 6 figures every year, yeah, I earn that. At the front of this line is where my turn at.
Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. Oh, Mingo Looking for the truth and the numbers don't hide. Looking for the root of all evil. No lie. Stop playing on my phone line. Pull up in the space coupe with the roof optional. Wonder why they follow suit. I've been groomed from the womb. Came out of my mama with some running tennis shoes. Faster than the speeding bullet. Nah, it's cool, it's cool. Don't play with it, baby. Say so what you gonna do with it? Stop playing with it, baby. Nah. If you gonna do it, now don't play with it, baby. Exactly. Yeah. Cause you ain't built like that.
Get out my way, Lil. Get out my way, Lil. She gon' put it on me, that's a lot of it. 4 coops, 4 seasons, drop the top of it. Bust down, but my wrist, time to talk a lot of. I got. Let them rot in it. So much.